Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class B Plus motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. I've got one that a lot of people are looking for. I don't get in very often. This is a 2003 Carri-Go by Dynamax. The model is a 2310, the smallest one they built in 2003. It's only 23 feet long. Just turned 55,000 miles. And when I say just turned, the odometer says 55,000 on it right now. Couldn't do that again if I tried. This was a trade-in. People bought this from us a little over a year ago. It was their first RV. Loved it, used it, decided they wanted something bigger, and they traded this in on a 30-foot Class A. And got a 4KW generator, Onan, running right now. Built on a E354 chassis, got the 6.8 Triton V10, 305 horsepower, 420 pound-feet. This thing will fly, folks, for this size vehicle. 5,000 pound towing capacity. Brand new tires and shocks put on just a couple of months ago. Motorhome drives like a dream. And it's in good shape to be an 03. And folks, you know, for those of you who've been watching my channel, you know these little camper vans I've been doing lately. This is only about 3 foot longer, but got a lot more space in it. A little wider because it's on a dually rear end, of course. Got the dual rear wheel tires, which makes it more stable on the road. Got a crank out awning. You can see the outside. Looks pretty good. I know the stripes are a little bit faded on it, but heck, folks, this thing's 16 years old. You got to expect something like that. Outside looks great. Got the spare tire, Continental kit in the back, Reese hitch, backup camera system. Like I said, people just put tires and shocks on it, so that's something you don't have to worry about for a long time. You know what, folks? For the $24,900 price, this is too nice of a motorhome. To let go with these faded stripes. Tell you what, folks, I'm going to go next week. Today's Saturday, obviously I can't take it anywhere, but Monday I'm going to take this thing somewhere and get these stripes painted. So don't worry about the faded stripes. They're going to be looking good, I promise. This is just too nice for motorhome. Inside's just immaculate. So don't worry about the stripes. We're going to take care of those. So it may be a couple of days before I get it back, but definitely going to handle that. 55,000 miles, very aerodynamic. It's going to be something that you can drive very easy with minimum wind noise. I mean, you look in here, I mean, the inside is just amazing to be the age that it is. 55,000 miles, dash air's ice cold, and you can see 55 on the dot if you can read that. No check engine lights, CD cassette stereo, looks like factory, windshield's perfect, interior looks great. We put new carpet in it when we sold it to them last year, so the carpet practically like new. This little thing right here is not going to last long, folks. I mean, this is a perfect couple's motorhome. Got power steps, 6-gallon DSI water heater, got a rooftop air that works great. We've already done a preliminary check, and so far everything on it we've checked works great. Carpets look great as we step inside. I've got the generator running right now, so you can see how quiet it is in here. Got a flat screen TV up here, a little Samsung. Plenty of fluorescent lighting. It's 7'7" wide total, and it's 6'4" tall on the inside. Well, it's got a full-size bed in the back. You've got a big fridge, rooftop air, bathroom. It's got everything you need, folks, and not much longer than a van or this is just a couple of feet longer than an F-150 pickup truck. Sink, of course, it's got all the onboard tanks. Stovetop doesn't look like it's ever been used or not used much. Microwave, and convection oven so you can bake in here, as well as nuke you something. You've got a full-size bed in the back, overhead storage, slide-out pantry, and you got a rear corner. It's a wet bath, so 23 foot, I guess it's the best they can do. But actually, when you look at it like this, the whole bathroom's a shower. It's a big shower when you look at it like that. You can sit on the toilet. You got a little seat right there, sink, little cover for your toilet paper. You know, a lot of space in here. All fiberglass surround, so pretty nice. You can look under the windows. I don't see any wrinkled panels, any signs of water damage. DSI water heater. Dynamax refrigerator, which we already checked. It works fine. Got the original old school ice maker in it. 2 ice trays. It's nice. It's a nice little motorhome, folks. It really is. People take really good care of it. And I'm going to talk to you about this for a second. For those of you who you're looking for your first RV. I see this all the time with people with the first RV purchase. And just like these people did. You know, everybody has in their mind what they're looking for. They analyze it to death. They really overthink it. And makes it so picky and so hard to find one. Let me tell you something, folks. Very few people keep their first RV more than a year, because it actually takes owning one, getting out and using it to realize what you need and what you don't need. I've seen people come in and buy a pop-up camper. 5 years later, they're rolling around in a 45-foot diesel motorhome. I've seen people buy a 45-footer for their first RV. A few years later, they're dragging around a pop-up behind their truck. Everybody, until you actually use it and figure out what your individual camping style is, you're never going to get the right one the first time or even the second or third time. It's like these folks here. I mean, they went from this to a 30-foot Class A. Because you have to get out and find the perfect balance between something that's you're comfortable driving and parking and something that has enough space on the inside to be comfortable. And this right here, to me, is ideal for a couple. But if you like a lot more space, obviously this wouldn't be for you if you're wanting something like a 40-footer. But that's what I'm saying, folks. For you first-time lookers, don't overanalyze it. You do it, you'll never buy one. Just buy one that you like, that's in good shape. Use it. You're only going to keep it a year or two anyway, so make sure you buy it right. And trade it for the one that after you use it that you realize you actually need. And it happens all the time, folks. And I hope this makes sense. But you never buy the right one the first time around for your individual needs. You buy what you think you need, but when you actually use it, it's not. You'll want something different. Anyway, folks, 23 foot, it's a 2310 Carri-Go by Dynamax, 2003 model, just turned 55,000 miles. Power windows, power locks, power mirrors, tilt cruise. Let's see, carpet was replaced last year, tires, shocks replaced a couple months ago. Generator runs like a charm. 4K Onan. Refrigerator works, air works, dash and roof air works. We've already checked the major stuff, and we winterized the unit, of course. And it's $24.9, and I'm going to take care of the stripes on the outside, folks. Trust me, this thing. And what I'll do, folks, if you'll go to the ad, when I get the stripes painted, I'll take some different pictures of it. So it'll look a lot better. This motorhome deserves that. This is a nice little RV, and somebody's going to scoop this one up quick. $24.9 haggle free, and this is what all you get for that price. You get this Good looking, very hard to find, 2003 Carri-Go by Dynamax 2310 with 55,000 miles. We've done a preliminary checkout. Now, have we checked everything? No. We do a preliminary checkout for the sole reason to cut our main checkout time down, because we check the stuff that if we have to order parts for to repair it, takes the longest to get. So while the unit's sitting out here for sale, the parts can be in transit to us. So that's why we do a preliminary check. It just makes it a whole lot easier. So we've already checked the major systems for you. So even if you take it as is, you can rest assured people are just using this motorhome, and we've already checked the major stuff. It works. However, for the $24,900 price, I'm going to take this RV and we're going to go through an extensive, complete checkout of all the RV components. We're going to check the water system, holding tanks. We're going to check the gas system, the propane. Of course, we're going to winterize it, de-winterize it if you want us to. Some people go ahead and use them, some people store them. So just let your salesperson know if you want it winterized after you buy it. We're going to go through it, make sure all that works, make sure all your appliances work. We're going to make sure, of course, your furnace, water heater, water pump, all your holding tanks are good. We're going to inspect the roof, all your plumbing fixtures. We're going to check all your drawers, cabinets, make sure your table folds out like it's supposed to. Outside bays, we're going to check all them, make sure they're clean, you got keys and they function right. We're going to check your awning and much more. And make sure, if you decide to buy an RV from us, folks, you get your salesperson to send you over a copy of our standard inspection sheet so you can see everything that we're going to check and guarantee for the price that you pay. And I'm going to tell you this, folks, you're not going to find another dealer out there that's going to take a 16-year-old motorhome and put it through the inspection that we do, especially for the low sales price. But you get that inspection. After it's been inspected, my cleaning crew, of course, cleans it inside and out. Service manager Gordy does his final walkthrough. If he's happy with everything, he locks it up, goes and calls you, sets up an appointment to pick up your new to you RV. And keep in mind, we don't check them out until after you buy it. So it's got to be paid for before it goes in line. But thanks to the fact that we are doing preliminary checks on them, we can get these things done in just a matter of a few days, maybe less. Make sure you find out what the current lead time is from your salesperson before deciding to buy. And get that copy of that list, and he'll go over it with you, tell you what it covers, what it doesn't cover. You'll arrive here at the appointed time after Gordy makes the appointment with you. And the tech that checked this RV out knows it better than anybody. Is going to give you a one-on-one personal orientation, walkthrough, show you how to operate everything, answer any questions you have, give you tips, tricks, and pointers, show you any repairs you had to make, which I doubt he'll have to make any. And all that's included for that $24,900 price. I'm also going to give you folks 21 nights free camping up to 7 nights at a time at select RV resorts nationwide. That's also included for that $24,900 price. Plus a RV starter kit, which is a big 5-gallon bucket with all your camping essentials, brand new sewer hose, water hose, pressure reducers, adapters, toilet paper, chemicals, and much more. Also included. You see, when you go to other RV dealerships, they don't give you that stuff, folks. You have to go in and buy that stuff, either from them or from a Walmart or someplace like that, before you can go camping. And it's normally around $100 or more. So we give you all that so you don't have to buy it. You get the free camping. You get a drive-out tag, good in all 50 states included. No extra charge there. And $24,900 plus applicable sales tax. That's it. Now, you go to these other dealerships, folks, when they give you a price, that's not the out-the-door price. Because they're going to, when you get ready to sign the dotted line, I'm going to cut this air conditioner off up here because it's getting chilly-willy in here. All right. But when you go to these other RV dealerships, folks, they've got this scam that's been going on for several years. I'm sure many of you are familiar with it because it also goes on in the automobile business. And that is fees. Dock fees, prep fees, inspection fees, processing fees, setup fees, freight fees, inspection fees, whatever they want to call them, folks. A lot of dealers can charge thousands of dollars in fees, and especially the big corporate dealers like Rip Off World and places like that. So we have no extra fees. We've been doing this for 51 years, folks. We're family owned and operated for 3 generations since 1968. We keep things simple, easy, and done. Haggle-free prices, which means $24.9 with all those benefits that I just described, plus applicable sales tax. That's your price. Does not go down. That's what it takes to buy it. Doesn't matter if you're paying cash, if you're financing. $24.9 is the price. And however, we do have an option B price. Option B is the as-is price. We've checked the major stuff, but we're not going to check anything else for the option B price. You do not get the camping, you do not get the orientation, the walkthrough, any of that stuff, folks. You basically get the motorhome, a tag, a starter kit, and some instructional DVDs. That's it. That saves us time and money because we don't have to pay a tech for an inspection, orientation, and all that stuff. So we pass that along to you. So we give you a lower price than the $24.9 price. But the option B price is also haggle free. When we give you a price, folks, it's that price or the option A, your choice. And I'm not trying to be ugly, folks, but if the price wasn't attractive to you, you wouldn't have been interested in this RV to begin with. And these are very rare. Look them up online, see how many of them you find for sale. With this, especially with low miles like this. You see, folks, smaller motorhomes get used a lot more than the big ones. You know, a big Class A is going to sit in the driveway, get used 2 or 3 times a year, maybe put 2 or 3, 4,000 miles at the most on it. These little Class Bs and B pluses, people use them for a second vehicle. They use them for day trips, weekend trips. They generally have, a 2003 generally has closer to 100,000 miles on it. And that would actually be considered pretty normal. But this one's got 55,000 miles, low miles, great shape, and it's affordably priced at $24.9, folks. And if you want a price on option B, as long as you understand that option B is as is, that means anything that's currently or in the future wrong with it, you're responsible to fix it or not fix it. And there's no exclusions to that. It doesn't matter if it's running gear, chassis, RV component, structural component, as is, folks. If you want a price on option B, let us know. I'm going to take care of the outside stripes, so that looks good. If I had to pick it, the only thing I see is the air conditioner control. It's the original one from 03. And it's starting to yellow a little bit like plastic does when it gets several years old. But it works great. And it's not cracking, it's not busted, so it's just a cosmetic thing. Of course, we don't fix cosmetics besides we're going to do the stripes on it. But other than that, that's it. I mean, this is about as nice as one as we've had. And it was a real nice one the first time we sold it. So, if you're looking for a motorhome this size, you're going to love this one, folks, especially for this price. $24.9, we'll trade. Give us a call, 706-965-7929. Financing's available with approved credit. Keep in mind, these older motorhomes like this, you will have to pay a pretty significant amount down. You know, if you get it like an 05, 06 and newer, you can usually get away with 10% down. But the banks on these older stuff, they usually want 20, 30, maybe 40% down. So keep that in mind. Cash or trade equity. If you got any questions about that, of course, again, phone number 706-965-7929, and my non-commissioned sales team will be glad to help you out. Make sure you visit my website, parkwayrvcenter.com. I've got a lot more information on there than I do on the YouTube video. I'll have a factory sales brochure, which has more technical details than you could ever want to know about it. It's in the unit and will be available on my website in PDF format. I also have pictures, specs, weights, tank capacities. I'll have trade-in appraisal forms if you got a trade-in, get the process started. I have credit apps. I have a bunch of stuff on there, folks. You need to check it out. Of course, the video's on there as well. And I made it really easy for those of you on YouTube. Go to the video description below if you're watching this on YouTube directly. And in the first paragraph, there will be a link to take you to my used Class B Plus page. Click on that link. You'll see a list of what I have. Scroll down till you find this one. Click on it. You'll see more details than you'll ever find on any other dealer's website. You know, I'm a firm believer that internet shoppers, there's no such thing as too much information. I don't understand these other RV dealerships that post a couple of pictures, 2 sentences that are just generic, and they expect to sell an RV. That's not how it works, folks. You know, the internet has changed the way everybody buys and sells RVs. We sell a couple hundred of these a year to people we never even meet, who buy the thing completely sight unseen. And while we prefer to shake everybody's hand we do business with, we know sometimes you can't. We do sell 500 to 600 used units a year total. But a couple of hundred of these a year we sell to customers we never meet. They pay for it, get it checked out. They pay to have somebody deliver it to them. They don't know what they bought until it comes up their driveway. And generally, most people are very, very happy. You know, I know not everybody, you know, selling on the used RVs, obviously, you're not going to make everybody happy, because there's always that type of buyer that loves the idea and the money you save on a used RV, but they don't understand that it comes with a cost, and that it is a used RV. It's not perfect. So, like this pickle one's 16 years old, so it's not going to be a 2019 model condition. It's a 2003. It's a nice 2003. In fact, it's a good 9 out of 10, especially after I get the stripes painted next week. Anyway, folks, come out, look at it, come out and test drive it. You're not going to be disappointed. Make sure you call before coming to make sure that it is available, because I never delete my YouTube videos. Check the date on the video itself, and always call ahead to make sure it doesn't have a deposit, because, folks, this is the internet. All it takes is a 5-minute phone call and a credit card. It's got a deposit. It's off the market. And so please call ahead to make sure it is available. Nationwide delivery service is available. Give us a call. Again, 706-965-7929. These little guys don't last long. The smaller the motorhome, the easier it is to sell, the harder it is to replace. And believe me, the more people look at it. Thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.